Alright, well, I tried to add somebody on it, but I can't do that here. Or guest. Oh, that's what that is. Ah, invite guest. Copy. Now I got that. Okay. Gotta wait till the comments get going. Then I can add that in there. Huh. Now what? What the fuck is this? I got close. Okay. Oh, wait. It's really, it says hi. Nobody's here. So now how do I get that over there? I guess I won't be able to. Nobody's here anyway, so we're just gonna go. We're just going to get some lunch. I'll have to call Lance later, I think. Find out what to do about that shaving cream can. Hopefully it won't get moved. That's a piece of evidence. But okay, here we go. Okay, anyone coming? Yeah, they're going. Yeah, I gotta wait for them to move right when I decide to back out. Okay, are you gone yet? Oh, man. And they're going too. What the hell? Everyone goes at the same time. I parked right there on the corner. That should be a ticket. My personal opinion. But who does anything about the law around here? Nobody. Nobody fucking enforces anything around here. Really kind of pisses me off. Pay a lot of money to live here. Get out of the city, and I guess some asshole throwing shit at my house. I could sit right over here and watch it. Well, I got the recorder going, and I got some security going. So we'll see what happens there. And anybody that doesn't have security nowadays, they're just taking a risk. I walked up to the house and delivered the packages to that woman that was at the two houses down. She didn't even come to the door. She just answered with the camera. Yeah, can I help you? I got your two packages here. Okay, leave them on the porch. So I did. So this morning on Art Radio on Mixlr, I played the Rolling Stones album in its entirety. It's on the server now. You can go and listen to that and stream it. I think it's a worthwhile album to enjoy. I wouldn't recommend you do what I did. I mean, unless you really want the CD. Yeah, you get the CD and then you get the digital download and you're fine. That'll be enough. But yeah, I ended up waiting for the album to be available on Amazon Music, which was yesterday. And then I downloaded all the songs on that Amazon had available. They first only came out with two songs they were playing from the album. Of course, they couldn't put it out there before the release date. But then after the release date, hey, guess what? Got it. So I got all the songs, well, 12 songs, I believe. And what a regular album should be, 12 songs, right? And so anyway, I got that downloaded and I ordered on Thursday or whatever it was, I ordered the CD. Oh, well, that's all right. I don't think they need my support financially, that is. You're okay with that. I'm not the only one who bought the CD or the vinyl record or whatever. There are other people got into their wallet, purchased it. They're all getting the fields cleared up finally. Well, now if you hear any beep on the recorder, that's gonna be the cameras that are telling me somebody's there. And I might get a package today. My medical supplies that I'm supposed to get from the wound clinic somehow wound up at Dollar General in Lakeview, Minnesota. Don't know why that happened. I'm not in Lakeview. I've been by there, but I'm not there. I don't live there. And Ubi made a point earlier on our chat. I was talking about, if you got to be careful when you hex people. Of course, you're going to do it with the right intention. Don't do it to harmful destruction. But if you do it to prove a point, and that's good enough intention for me. And I did that one time with the guy. I'll explain my point here. Um, in the shelter, I was in the shelter for 2 years, downtown Minneapolis, and I was trying to get housing, and they had a program that, people, that are trying to get on their feet, they can go into housing program that they have for group housing and things like that. And well, apparently I wasn't on drugs, so I wasn't able to be at the house, for that. So I was the wrong fit for that program. So they put me back into the shelter. By the time I came back to the shelter, though, all my stuff was taken. That was in storage. So I was going to pick up. I had a backpack, and computers I had, and a few other things I had. Good. My own personal stuff that was mine, including the backpack. And so I kind of knew who did it. I knew who he was. I knew what kind of person he was. So I kind of knew who did it. Wasn't suspecting it. Wasn't really making it up or nothing like that. False accusations. He is definitely that way. Or he was that way then. But he had a drug problem, and he had a housing program, and he had a working program. Kind of went together. As long as he stayed clean, he could maintain the house or the apartment, and he could maintain the job. Well, also don't steal from the other shelter residents that are there. So that's one key thing. So anyway, he ended up stealing my stuff, and I know that because he had my backpack. So that's how I helped him. And then, in any case, I reported it and told them who I thought it was, and said, yep, that was him. He's back on meth. I think he's using meth, and he's back on meth, and he got kicked out of his apartment. He lost his job. And of course, he had to be clean every time he stayed at the shelter, so he had to make sure that he was clean or at least sober enough to maintain a conversation. So anyway, I asked for a sign. I said, if he's the one that did it, took my stuff, I want to see him downtown, homeless, destitute, no money, nothing. But there's one thing that I know that because I'm right at saying this, I want to see my backpack. And sure enough, I was down at the downtown library, and there he is, begging for change with my backpack on his back. Hey, what's going on? I guess you that is. Can't read the chat. And anyway, so like I said, with the proper intention, a hex will not come back on you because you're trying to find out an answer for something. Okay? So, like when I hexed that guy, my visible evidence was the fact that he was homeless, destitute, no place to go, no money. I think I might have even gave him a few. He didn't remember, he wasn't sober enough to know who I was. And I wasn't going to try to take away my backpack from him. I said, he didn't keep it. I don't care. I'll get a new one. And I did. But with the right mindset, if you can wait it out and afford to just wait for a new one to come along or purchase a new one later, that's all good there. And you don't split the small stuff. You can always replace a backpack. You can replace a computer for crying out loud. Hell, I have 4 computers that I'm not even using. 2 that I'm using and 4 that I'm not using. Maybe 5. 4 at least. If you count tablet, then it's probably 5. And so, I mean, if you do it with good intentions and you're fine with your reason for doing what you did, then don't feel guilty, don't feel bad. Just go about your business. Don't hate nobody. Forgive. Um, Julie came up with a really good, interesting saying. Oh, I don't know if she came up with it, but anyway, she shared it. She said, thank you for the experience. I love you and I forgive you. And say hi to Mr. Rock, or he won't forgive you. So say hi to Mr. Rock. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Oh, I finally found out where he is now. I was looking in the wrong place, but I knew he was right there in that area. I get to see it. The weeds are starting to die down. The winter coming. So I don't know whatever happened to that guy. He is hard on that drugs. He probably got fentanyl or something like that. And he ain't nowhere around anymore. But I hope not. Maybe he got cleaned up again and really took the opportunity to get stable again and really took life serious. I doubt it though. I don't think he was that kind of person. I think he was the kind of person that uses what he can at the moment that he can to get what he can right then and there. And that means drugs, and that means drugs. That means a drink or whatever, and that's what it means. Some of us, we all kind of live on the now anyway. Some of us are good at it. Some of us don't work out so well. Question is, which one are you? Are you one that works out well with the now, or are you struggling with the now? And yes, we can always want more, and we can always want better or different or whatever. That's kind of normal in our human DNA. Want. And I don't know if that was the case in the early days of Adam and Eve. I don't know if they had that mentality of want. Well, apparently they did. Eve took the fruit and said, Adam followed along with her. Here we are. So I guess that's just a regular human trait. So the free will aspect, there you go. That we had free will from the beginning, good or bad. We got it. All right, black horse and a black man riding. Now, remember, folks, I don't make the signs. I just read them. So don't hate me for that. Hey, horsies. All horses are out eating lunch. It's lunchtime. What's going on here? Oh, driveway. A lot of cars there. Usually not so many cars right there. I'm sure I can get whoever that is throwing eggs at my house. I'll catch them in the act. Then I got something to complain about. I did find the maintenance worker guy's name and number, so I'm going to call him and see what we need to do about this. Maybe have him keep an eye open and see if he can watch the area when I can't see it. Until I get my security mounted on the roof and outside, I ain't going to have a good view of whatever I need to see. We'll just try to do what we can to catch something. It's really irritating though to have to deal with this crap. There's no reason for it. I haven't done anything to get them. I thought we were working together to be friendly, but apparently not. But I suspect it's the high school age kid that doesn't know what day it is most of the time. He's just out for himself. And I don't know why he thinks it's funny to destroy my house. Unless he's trying to get me to move so they can have the house. No, that ain't happening. I'll sell it to you for 150,000. How about that? Got $150,000 cash right now? It's yours. You can buy it. And I make a profit. I can go buy property in Arizona. And I tell you what, there I'm gonna have when I decide to do that. I don't care about how hot it gets there. What I care about is not having any neighbors. And when I do that and finally get out there and decide to do that, it'll be my last 10 years probably. But looking at least 5 acres of land, nothing around me, desert. That's it. Yeah, and Bobby mentioned, what about sand? You're gonna get all the sand built up all around. Oh yeah, but that's better than snow. Sand will blow around, no big deal. It's the snow that is a headache for 6, 7 months. And the cold temperatures, -30 for weeks at a time. Uh, where I'm talking about in Arizona, that's not going to happen. Oh boy, I get speed checker here. Haha, I caught you. Yeah, I don't have much leaves to worry about. See, that guy's grading his lawn, planting a new lawn. All right, better do it now, quickly. Oh, dead cat on the sidewalk. What's up with that? Oh boy, I'm just coming down here to get some. Probably get some McDonald's, I think. I got my sandwich Thursday, so that was 2 days ago. So I don't want another sandwich. Uh, Subway sandwich. All right. Yeah, Bobby's busy at some church function thing, so he's not here. Yeah, I had a little bit of fun yesterday with Kevin joining the show for a little bit. Then he calls Maria over and then he leaves. Crazy. It's so nice to have Maria visit on my show. That was kind of her to take time out. Okay, we'll go straight and turn right at the next corner. I don't need anything at the store. I got soda. I just need my hamburger. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I don't know why they didn't pave that section. They forgot it. All right, here we are. Andy, it's story time. All right, who's on Facebook now? All right, well, anyway, I got to get out of here. We'll see you on the way home.